Hey everybody, what's up? It's Mr. Bond back at you again, but this time we're going to be doing a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. And we are going to be playing for 1 hour because... hour. Well, without further ado, let's get into this. Start the timer right quick. New game. Yes. God, it's been so long since I've played this game. I put so much playtime into Fallout 4 and Skyrim between this game. I remember seeing the opening trailer for this back in like 2010, I think, something like that. I lived in Edgewood at the time, and I wanted it so bad. Fucking Benning.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united. Dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
such a Bethesda fanboy. Everything they do, just praise Bethesda for. Hey, look.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days.
I remember watching the YouTube videos about this part where there's a glitch and his head will like spin around a lot, and
How about your name?
it's really
Can you
creepy.
tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework.
Hey,
You better
congratulations
tell
to
me
the
if
very
I
first
left
viewer.
anything out of place.
Welcome to the chat, guys.
How'd I do?
We're gonna do a dude, Caucasian. Let's look at some of these presets. Oh God, this looks like me like 2 years ago. What kind of character are we gonna play here, guys? Like the bad guy villain? Are we gonna do? Yeah, I think we're gonna be a villain. I like being a villain in Fallout games. It's always fun to blow shit up. How do you change their hair? I don't remember. My eyes are definitely hazel. Next. Oh, there we go. I'm stupid. Tunnel snakes rule! I think we're gonna go with the Waster. It's the most fun. Pterosaur. This used to be me, like, I used to have that hairstyle and everything. It was bad. Waster. I think we're gonna do black hair, guys. Yeah. I think we're gonna... None of these really seem appealing. There we go. That looks good enough. Done. Yes, that is me.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
The graphics on this are actually a lot better than I remember. You'd think after playing Fallout 4 for so long that the graphics would just look like trash, but they're actually not that bad.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
want a high perception. I've never been one to play very much with luck. So, oh hey look, we got 3 viewers now. Welcome to the chat, guys. So we're gonna turn down luck a little bit and go boost up our charisma a little bit more and our intelligence a little bit more. Because our repair skill is way too important. And I think we're going to add one more point to intelligence, maybe? Yeah, intelligence. And there we go. Strength of 5, perception of 8, endurance of 7, charisma of 8, intelligence of 8, 2 agility, and 2 luck. Hey, 6 viewers now. Holy crap, guys, that jumped fast. Welcome, everybody. And I hope you enjoy my live stream.
Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
I don't know, guys. Creepy old man asking me to sit down on his couch? Sounds a little suspicious to me. And I'm naked. Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Dog.
Cat.
House.
Burglarize. Shroud.
Bandit.
Reasonable.
Light.
Torch.
Mother.
No way. Human shield. Yes.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
No. Disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
I don't know. Social anxiety can be a pain sometimes.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I agree.
Almost done here. What do you say
Ooh, this
you
is
have
the
a look
fun
at
part.
this? Tell me what you see.
I see an angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
Looks like two red 9s from Resident Evil 4 pushed up against each other. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
Bears high-fiving! Oh, I forgot that's not actually a thing. Why? Why does Xbox not do mods? This sucks. Mushroom Cloud?
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Nope. Repair. Lockpick. That looks good to me. Done. Awesome sauce,
Before
guys.
I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage? No. Yep, Wild Wasteland, definitely. Because that's going to be fun for the live streams. Alright.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Thank you to everybody who's viewing right now. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're just gonna clear out his house real quick. No, I want my submachine gun, please. I have to remember that in Fallout New Vegas, you don't need every little bit of junk.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff, man. God.
Didn't have much choice, I'm afraid. But I understand the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
That robot creeps
anyway,
me out.
you ever get hurt out there, you
Victor,
come right
guys,
back.
I don't know,
I'll
something
fix you
about
up.
him just
But try not to get killed
gives me the
anymore.
shivers. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has a weight and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special fuck yeah. I went that away. Alright. Let's follow our little compass pip over there. Oh, that is definitely the running animation though. So smooth. Okay. Is there even a run? Or is there just walk and not walk? That's a nice tumbleweed you got there, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Do you know anything about
Machine?
Victor?
Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What do you use Bighorners
Eat
for?
and hide mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if gone.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Sounds like something the Brotherhood would do.
Salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good?
Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong
Don't
with the
get me
NCR?
wrong.
Let me list the ways.
NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
An NCR a day keeps the Legion away.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
Not if I got
We've been
anything to
hearing
help with it.
stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so
The
important?
dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
I think that's all he's got to say. Bye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse.
Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging
Don't
me out of my
mention it.
grave, I
I'm
guess.
always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
How'd you happen to
I was
find
out
me?
for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Kinda like his voice, though. Now that I'm playing this again after so many years.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, thank you, Victor,
Happy
boy.
trails!
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Thank
Always
you.
happy to help someone down on their
Bobby
luck.
pins are essential in all Fallout games. What do you do
I
around
hunt
her?
geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Doc Mitchell
Yeah,
said you
I
could
guess
teach
there's
me.
a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
God, I remember how bad it is just following people. Because in Fallout 4, it always gave you the marker where they were going to end up, so you could just go meet them where they ended up rather than following them the entire way.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
That was bullshit. Look, it's aiming right at the frickin' bottle.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Which way did she go? Oh, this way. Welcome to yet another viewer, Mr. Monster Junkie 77. Thank you for dropping by. Nah, we won't start killing people yet. Is there a run in this? I really don't remember, but it's really gonna frustrate me because the speed is slow.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. Sneaky, sneaky, little sneaky.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Where are they at? I don't see them. There's one. How'd you see me? I was being so stealthy. Alright, so I assume since we're in hardcore, we're gonna want to pick up all the meat and stuff. I'm gonna go talk back to, crap, I already can't remember her name. Her dog's name's Cheyenne, though. I remember that much.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Sunny smiles.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You can... Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Doom 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 doom, killing geckos. Doom 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 doom. I know I already said this, but damn, the graphics really aren't as bad as I expected. After playing Fallout 4 and Xbox One for so long, you almost expect to come home to, or come back and be disappointed, but Fallout New Vegas really wasn't that bad. Doom, 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 doom. Thank you to whoever's still watching in the live stream or on YouTube. You have made it halfway through. Thank you so very much for dropping by. Ooh, she's dead. I tried. Donka.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright. Let's see here. Data. World map. So, this one's closer? This movement speed is going to be the scourge of my existence, though. What's this? Ooh, cans. What is junk even good for in this one? I honestly don't remember. And we're looking for a flower, right? Or is this the root? I don't know. We're picking daisies. Oh shit, there's something. So this is the old schoolhouse that everybody's been talking about. These fucking mantises. this it? Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, this is it. Kind of inconspicuous, though. Now for the other one. Doom, 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 doom. A quarter second per hour? Oh my god, no. If this was as fast as I could move in real life, I would never do anything. Because I'd get more bored doing things and just trying to get there than I'd be just laying there. I just want to see something real quick. So I guess it's got kind of a go-through mechanic. Or maybe it's just those ones dominoed. Yeah, there's no go-through mechanic. Where is this flower we're supposed to be picking though? Doom 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 doom. This way? Oh, it's gonna be all the way up there. Oh my god. Those dust storms terrify me because all I can remember is Cazadors. Just know Cazadors are the scourge of the Mojave. I really can't compare them to anything in Fallout 4 because everything dies. Oh my lord. I'm a very bad shot. Get back here, damn it. Got it. Finally. Sometimes you just gotta rely on that old spray and pray. Oh, never mind. Now we're out of ammo. Oops. Why is this blowfly not dead yet? Jesus. Got it. Your weapon isn't. Fuck. I completely forgot about the repair system. Hey, look, alcohol. Oh no, soda. And my grave. Alright guys, game's over. Yep. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't leave y'all like that. What was I coming up here for again? Oh yeah, the flower. Bingo. Is there anything else I'm supposed to be doing up here? Because I thought there was something about, God, this movement speed. I know I complained about it already like 4 times this stream, but Jesus. You move faster over encumbered in Skyrim than you do in this game. Oh my God. Doom 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 doom. What happens if I put my gun away? Do I move faster? Vault 21. So is your courier in Fallout New Vegas a vault dweller as well? What if they made a prequel to New Vegas where you got to like play as the courier growing up and in his early years before he got the job for the platinum chip? That would be cool, at least in my opinion. What am I going to do now? Why am I going so far? Oh my lord, we're just going to do the campfire thing. I guess now is as good a time as any to give a shout out to one of my really good friends, the Zone XP. He's just a really awesome guy, and if you get the chance, go check out his YouTube because he makes really good content.
Let me see what you got.
And
yeah, these will do just fine. Just fine.
Yeah, he's just a really good YouTuber, so go check out his channel. I'll leave the link in the description down below.
Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder. Oh. Woo! I made healing powder! Yay!
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, now we get to go talk to Trudy? Judy? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, guys. Turn on that no clip. I wish they would have come out with a remastered edition for Fallout 3 New Vegas that activated mods for those as well, because I've watched quite a few console mod or not console mods, but just mod videos for New Vegas in 3. And there's some really cool mods. God, this movement speed. I know I complain a lot. I'm a whiny little kid, but it's so slow.
Hey there.
That can't be comfortable.
Howdy.
Oh, what are you doing? No, get off. Get off. I'll help you, Big Horner. Get off the fence. Oh no, now I done fucked up. Oh well, you didn't see anything. Prospector Saloon. We'll get there eventually. It's where we get more achievements and shaz. Hey look, we finally arrived at the frickin' saloon after 2 minutes of walking. About eliminate.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Whoop. Is there a quick save in this?
Keep that in mind. No, I'm not.
There we go.
Don't want to shoot his leg. I was most definitely aiming at his head.
Fuck this!
Get the fuck back here.
Fuck this! Watch out! Fuck this!
Oh my god. My weapon jams one more time. Where did he go?
I'm not taking sides.
Okay, well I guess you can't kill him early, so we're gonna go ahead and load up this previous save.
What the hell is your problem? What do you want? Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question. Rob some people, burn some things.
Yeah, that's speech success though. That's why I love charisma builds, because people will tell you whatever you want.
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason. I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't
Like
saying I'm
Vladimir
afraid of them or
Ziempel.
nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
What do you know about
Never
Hoover
been
Dam?
there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important. New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna help him. Goodbye.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Where is
He's
Ringo?
holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping
Discounts
Ringo
are
would
always
also
nice.
make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
This was probably one of my favorite things about Fallout New Vegas was the choice between, okay, this can actually affect your standing with certain factions, and it'll actually affect...
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do
Other
around
than
here?
rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Let's talk about something else.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gem. Feeling thirsty? I can...
I fixed your
Yeah, I had
radio.
it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Now,
Alright.
be careful.
Goodbye, Trudy. Thank you, everybody who watched all the way through this wonderful live stream. You are all amazing people. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way through. You are wonderful as well. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. This is Mr. Bond, out. As soon as I can unsnap Twitch. Okay, now it's Mr. Bond.